to factor the top and the bottom, or the numerator denominator. How can you factor x squared minus 5x plus 6? Do you remember how to cheat?
Yes.
No.
And why can I cheat?
Cheating is not nice.
Because there's a 1 in front of the x, so if there's a 1, we can quickly factor it.
So we can cheat.
Almost all of these are going to be 1s. So almost all of these are the quick ones. All right? So factors of 6 that give you -5 are what?
2 and 3.
Okay, what kind of 2 and 3?
Negative.
Negative. So this can go straight into x minus
2,
and
3.
x minus 3. That's factored on the top. Now do you remember what the bottom one factors into? X squared minus 9.
X minus 3 and x plus 4.
Very good. It's a difference of squares. The only way to get a -9 is to take a negative times a positive. The only way to get 0 x's is for them to be the same. Everybody get so far?
Gotcha.
Whole factoring. Last semester. X minus 2 and x minus 3, yeah?
No.
Nope. 9 is 3.
Why are we dividing by now?
Okay, now,
Wait.
What?
Oh, there's 9 right there. Oh,
there is.
I got you.
What if I asked you where this thing was undefined? Okay, it's another way of asking where your vertical asymptotes are, or excluded values, all the same thing. What do you have to do? Set the denominators equal to 0. So if I want to know where this is undefined, I say x minus 3 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. So it's undefined at x equals what?
3.
And,
X equals -3.
all right, so those are where my asymptotes could show up. We're not going to graph these because that's not technically true. One of these is an asymptote and one of these is a whole
This equation really doesn't work.
It does. And I should make you graph it because it'd be good for you.
No.
Nobody else but Nicholas. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm good with that.
It's not.
He needs it. Okay, now if you look at this fraction up here, how do you reduce fractions?
You divide them to.
Yeah, whatever's the same top and bottom, you can
Divide.
cancel out, right? Because they equal 1. What up here can I cancel out?
X.
The x minus 3 and the x minus 3 are the same, so they go away. So what am I left with?
X
X. Okay, that's weird. X minus 2 over x plus 3. That's now reduced. Everybody good? Okay, reducing rational numbers. That's all there is. So, factor. Step 1. So, step 1, what do?
It's the practice.
Factor everything, top and bottom, numerator and denominator. Step 2. I know. Find what? Yep, denominator's equal to 0. You're finding your excluded values. And what is step 3? Yep, reduce. All right, go, get yours done. Because there's a 1 in front of the x. Same with the denominator. Why is that not right? Okay, so factors of 28 that give you 11.
4 and 7.
4 and 7, good. X plus 4, x plus 7. Okay, step 1 is done. Step 2,
Cancel out.
set them to 0. So we have x plus 4 equals 0 and x plus 7 equals 0. So what do we get?
-4,
-4, -7. Beautiful. So that's where it's undefined. The -4 technically is your asymptote. The 7 is your whole. Just for Nicholas because he's got a graph. Okay, when we reduce, what goes away? The x plus 7s go away.
It's x plus 3 over x plus 4.
Beautiful. X plus 3 over x plus 4. And that's reduced. Easy? Yeah, this stuff is not hard. Do you have to be very careful with your signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, your negative signs will kill you here if you do not watch them very, very closely. All right. Next one. I put this one on here. It's one of the easiest, but it is messed up the most.
Why don't we just set the top?
We will. Next. When you set the numerator equal to 0, that gives you a y-intercept. That's coming. You will.
I thought it wasn't supposed to cross the y-axis.
Oh, no, I can press the y. Why could it press the y?
The
You
last chapter.
said at the start.
No, your hyperbola's always. Oh, no, your hyperbola's crossed the y when this wasn't here, right? So like if I move this over here, it can cross the y.
Oh.
Absolutely can cross the y.
That's why
It
you're
should
done.
cross the y.
Yeah, and there's going to be times like some of these actually have slant asymptotes where the asymptote goes like this and it's going to cross twice. You just won't have to graph those yet. So it absolutely can cross the y. It just can't cross the y when that's your vertical asymptote.
How will have a slant?
But that doesn't happen very often.
This part of how does it have a slant?
I don't want to show you. I will show you
Show
later.
us. Show us.
Not now. Okay, so we have 5x squared plus 3x over 5x. One of the easiest problems on here, messed up the very, very most, because you get in a hurry. So you have to be very careful with your details. Now, first step is factoring, just like before. Can you factor the top?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's two terms. Two terms, you always do what? Take out
But they have common.
what they have in common. What do 5x squared and 3x have in common? They both have an x, so the x goes out front. Everybody's here. And you're left with 5x plus 3. Does everybody understand the numerator?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
denominator can't do much to 5x, right? There's only one term. Okay, guess. Okay, second step, you set the
Denominator equals 0.
denominator equal to 0, so 5x equals 0. Divide by 5, x equals 0. Life is good. Now, what cancels?
Nothing.
I get that.
Yes.
Well, it says on here,
X's
yes, nothing else
cancel.
will cancel.
And you know what else I hear a lot of?
5.
The 5x's. They see a 5x here and a 5x here and they cancel. Can you cancel inside? No.
No.
So be careful.
Careful.
Don't do that. Okay, what does cancel?
Nothing.
The x and the x are both multiplied. See this x and this x?
No.
Since they're both times each other, they can cancel. So I'm left with 5x plus 3 over 5. Thinking, can it cancel the 5s now?
Yes.
Can't.
Just kidding. I was just doing it to
No. You cannot cancel cross addition.
I know.
Yeah, huh?
I
All
was
right.
saying that.
Yours?
I can annoy you.
Same steps. Follow your steps and see if you can get to the right answer. I will tell you, it's just a number.
Practice is not.
Go. Oh, can you do anything to the top? No, because he's just simple. So he's C plus 5. Okay, what do 2C and 10 have in common? 2. Where does that go? Outside of the parentheses. What goes inside?
I thought you had to do that on mine is printed differently.
You do if you can, but you couldn't on the top. You do top and bottom always. Sometimes one will, sometimes the other one will, sometimes both. All right,
Well,
that's step 1.
sometimes we'll not do them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's step 2? Nope.
Equals
Set. Yep. So I take, do I have to worry about the 2?
No.
No, because he doesn't have a variable. So C plus 5 equals 0, so C equals
5.
negative 5. Okay, that's where he's excluded, right? He's undefined there. Okay, what's step 3?
Oh, I have it written down. Reduce.
We reduce. So what reduces?
5.
Just the
No,
5?
the C plus 5.
The C plus 5. This whole thing is the same as this one. So when that cancels, what am I left with?
1.
Over
2.
2.
Oh,
1/2.
I told you. That's so smart. I should remember.
Do not make those easy ones hard. No, you don't get help until everybody else doesn't need help. That's why I said it's not good to be here. Go ahead, Brady.
So that's done.
That's done.
In order. You can answer?
This is a straight line when you graph it out. You don't have to do it. This is a really weird one, I will give you that. It would graph really weird, but that's,
You graph it.
I can with a whole, nope, because I will mess you up. Not happening. All right, here we go. This is old, like from semester 1 old. I want you to remember. How, yes, it's very easy. I just want you to reduce the thing.
Oh, I remember how to
Oh,
do it.
okay.
Yes, give me the answer. There's nothing here other than writing down the answer. Now remember, some of you use the technique of writing everybody out. Some of you did this. You went -3x and 4y. And then you went 21, 2 x's and 2y. Some of you just did it as is and didn't show me anything, which is fine. You canceled the -3 and the 21, and you got -1 over 7. Now what?
We're at X.
Canceled an x and
Y.
2 y's, giving you?
Y squared X.
Okay, you can either show me work or not show me work. I don't care anymore. I just want the right
I
answer.
think like the biggest one has to go on the same line.
Yes, the biggest one is where they end up. Okay, what did you get for the bottom one?
3x
I don't
over
have the
1y
bottom one.
squared.
3, so 4 and 12 gave you 3.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have the bottom one.
Here comes the denominator?
I
What?
don't have that practice one. That sounds good. It's because all of us know it.
Did you do that?
I didn't do it.
We'll do mine.
That is weird.
Okay, go. So 3 and 4 are gone. Okay,
I'm a special child.
if I have 3 x's on the top and 2 on the bottom, what am I left with?
One X.
1x.
On,
Top.
yep, in the numerator, y.
3 y's on the bottom.
Y cubed on the bottom. So either write them all out and cancel, or subtract your, you can. If you want a 1 down here, that's perfectly fine. It can be there or not be there, I don't care. Everybody good? Okay, next one. All right, now, remember when Jordan said, why don't we set the numerator equal to 0? Now we're setting the numerator equal to 0. It's the y-intercept. It tells you where it crosses the y-axis. And that's all it does. So, first thing, just like before, factor the numerator and the denominator. So what factors of 7 give you 8? 1 and 7. So this factor's here. Now, if I ask just for the y-intercept, do I have to do anything to the denominator? What?
I know it's so loose.
Where did you guys know?
I don't know. It's not here. This is so messed up. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look, I got that. I got that. And then it goes here. And then here.
We are
All right. So does anything factor? Yes or no?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe it's because we're on 11.4. Yes, because we
I thought we were on 11.
So we're all it might help. Okay, here we go. So now we factored. What would happen if I set the denominator equal to 0? What is that?
-2.
Yeah, that's x equals -2. Whoops. And that's your excluded value. And in this case, it's actually your asymptote. All right. Now, when you take the numerator, oh, does anything cancel?
No.
No. So now you take the numerators and you set them both equal to 0. And this is where it crosses your y-axis. It's your y-intercept. So it crosses at -7 and -1. So you can partially graph this thing. You're not going to. But
What
just
is
so
that?
you understand.
Just that word.
Excluded. So there would be,
Gotta do it.
excluded, I did.
There's one there.
There'd be an asymptote at -2, and the -7 and -1 would be the y-intercepts. But we are not doing that, just so you understand what they are. Is everybody okay? Yes?
Oh
All right, do yours. Factor them. Step 1, factor. Step 2, what do you do? If I want the y-intercept, set the numerators equal to 0, and that gives you your y-intercept, then reduce. Go. 3 and 5.
Negative
What
3,
the?
Mrs. Carter.
Yep.
Negative 3.
So this is x
Plus
Plus 5.
plus 5,
X minus.
x minus 3. Did everybody watch your signs really carefully? Yeah? No other way around. Over x plus 1.
X plus five.
Okay, I want to know the y-intercepts. What do I do?
X plus
Negative
0.
5.
So we have x plus 5 equals 0, x minus 3 equals 0, so x equals negative 5, and x equals
3.
3. Does it reduce?
No.
So you're done. What if I ask you for excluded values? Set the denominator equal to 0. Good job. Okay, what does this one reduce to? Our factor into?
X plus 2, x plus
Plus what?
4.
Okay, what's the bottom?
X squared plus 4.
Say it again.
X plus 1, X minus 2.
Don't write this down. X plus 1, x minus 2. What's 1 minus 2?
It's negative 1.
It's negative 1 and
Gosh.
positive 2. Why?
Because you have to cancel something.
You got to get a positive 1 in the middle. You never have to cancel. That is not true.
I didn't say that. Those are all
All right. Now, I want to know the y-intercepts. What do I do?
Do the top.
Yep.
Just set it to 0.
So x plus 2 equals 0 and x plus 4 equals 0. So what's x equal?
-2 and -4.
All right. Now, reduce.
You just
Yes.
set X
And what's my left with?
X plus 4 over X plus
So your final answer is x plus 4 over? Beautiful. Easy?
Yep. Should not be today.
All good? Ready?
What do we do the? What do we do the? Setting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
It's the y-intercept. It's where it crosses the y-axis. So when I graph this, this is going to cross at -2 and
Do you want us to graph
4.
these or no?
So-
no, we are not graphing these because they're not. You guys, these have slants in them. They have lines. You know how before all your asymptotes went up and down, right? These go like this. And you don't have to learn how to graph a slant. So since you're not learning how to graph that,
We should
we're
learn how
not
to do
doing
this.
that. Okay?
Yeah.
So we don't have to do it.
Miss Carter,
So what?
are you feeling alright?
Equal.
Yes, because I'm going to ask you what the y-intercepts are.
All
right.
I mean,
So you have to be able to find them, but we are not going to graph them because, right, because learning how to graph slants is difficult. And you're not going to learn that this year. It's gonna
And
be
we don't have
algebra
enough
2.
time.
And we don't have enough time.
Literally, we only have 5 days.
So, in order to get your testing on time, that's something we just don't have time to do. But you have to know how to reduce because that will show up in multiple times. All good? All right. Anybody else or are we okay?